With the simple technique I'm going to share with you today, you won't believe how easy it can be to calm a hysterical child. Honestly, it still surprises me every single time. Hi, I'm Esty. Today, we'll explore one gentle tool that can turn really hard moments with your child into moments of connection and safety. No magic, no complicated psychology, just one small physical move at eye level. One day, my 4-year-old daughter came home crying her heart out. I could already hear her from the stairs even before she reached the door. You know that kind of cry where you can tell from far away? Okay, something real happened here. She walked in sobbing. Her breathing was fast and shallow, her little body slightly shaking. "I fell," she managed to say between tears. Her knee hurt, but it wasn't just the knee. There was also shock and that little feeling of the world just scared me. In that moment, the only thing I wanted was to love her, to really be there with her. So I did something very small, but very powerful. I got down on one knee, so I could be at her level, not kind of close, not still standing while tilting my head down. I literally brought my eyes to her eye level. I looked straight into her eyes. I saw the tears, the red cheeks, the little tension around her mouth. And then I matched my voice to her pain. "Oh, you fell on the sidewalk. That really hurt, sweetheart." I didn't explain. I didn't say it'll pass or it's not a big deal. I wasn't trying to teach a lesson or be wise. I was just there, at her level, with my heart open. And it changed her so quickly. I could literally see it happening. Her breathing started to slow down, her shoulders dropped, her face softened. Her eyes looked a little less scared, a little more calm. She wiped away one more tear, maybe two, and then she simply turned around and went back to playing, as if she had just found her safe place in the world again. Not because I put on a Band-Aid, not because I said the right thing, but because her little body got a very clear message. I'm not alone in this. Someone sees me at my level. That moment was a big lesson in empathy for me. Sometimes, before all the right words, before the explanations, before all the parenting techniques, a child's body needs to feel seen, physically, at their level, and only then their heart is ready to listen. And just in case I didn't fully get it yet, I got a second lesson, this time at the grocery store. I was standing in line at the checkout, my mind running through the to-do list, thinking what we'd managed to do before dinner. And then I noticed a little scene in the next line, a dad with his young child. The shelf near the register was packed with colorful candy, at the perfect height for little eyes, of course. The child's eyes lit up. You know that spark? I found treasure. His hand shot out. "Can we get this? Please, please, please." I could almost feel what was happening inside the dad. He's tired, he might be in a hurry, there are people waiting behind him, there are looks, and maybe the quiet voice of, "What are they thinking about me right now?" And I found myself wondering, how is this dad going to handle it? Is it going to be a long lecture, a threat, ignoring the child, or okay, just this once? At first, he really did stand above him, talking down, trying to explain a little. But then I saw him pause. He took a breath, almost like he was choosing a different way. And then he did something beautiful. He went down to his child's level. He bent his knees, moved closer. Their faces were on the same line. His eyes met his son's eyes, not from above, not over his shoulder, really face to face. And in a calm, steady voice that clearly carried a boundary, he said, "We're not buying that today." That was it. No speech, no drama, no "how many times do I have to tell you," no "look at how you're acting," and boom, the child began to calm. The whining stopped, the body softened, the storm just passed. I stood there and thought, there it is again, the same tiny action, the same powerful effect. The answer was still no, the boundary stayed a boundary, but it all happened simply, without yelling, without a power struggle, without everyone in line staring. So what is happening when we go down to a child's level? Think about it. When we stand over a child, tall, rushed, holding bags, holding our phone, stressed, they're already small, already overwhelmed, and the world feels pretty big to them. Their eyes have to look up, their neck is tense, and their little body gets this feeling of, I'm small, you're huge, you have all the power, and I'm alone with my big feelings. And when a child feels alone in their feelings, the reaction can be more shouting, more crying, more no, or sometimes shutting down and going quiet. But when we go down to their level, we crouch, we sit, we bring our faces close to theirs, the inner message completely changes. I'm not above you, I'm beside you. I'm not against you, I'm with you. Your feeling is big, and I'm big enough to stay here with you in it. And notice what I didn't say. I didn't say your feeling is silly or you're overreacting. The feeling can stay big, but now there is someone bigger, calm and safe, right there beside them. This isn't a trick, it's body language of empathy. We can say, I understand you 100 times, but if our body is tense, our voice is sharp, and we're towering above them, they don't feel understood. They feel tension, maybe even danger or loneliness. But when we bend down, soften our voice, and look them in the eyes, their body relaxes first, and only then their brain can hear what we're saying. Now, I want to add a small idea from the world of NLP, but in very simple, mom-friendly language. In NLP, there's a concept called matching or mirroring. It basically means I gently adjust myself to the person in front of me, to their body language, their tone, their pace, so they feel we're together in this. When I go down to my child's level, when I soften my tone, when I slow down my pace to be closer to theirs, I'm doing a very natural kind of matching. I'm saying to them without words, I'm stepping into your world for a moment. I'm speaking your language. I see you right where you are. And our brains are wired in such a way that when someone matches us like that, we feel safer. We feel less alone. We're more open to connection and to guidance. This isn't manipulation. You're not faking it. You're simply choosing to tune into your child's emotional station before you try to change the channel. First, we match, then we can gently lead them out of the storm. So yes, going down to their level, matching your tone, slowing your pace, those are all little matching moves that tell your child's nervous system, it's okay, you're safe, I'm with you. And this doesn't only help when they're hurt, it's especially powerful when you're setting boundaries. Think of all the times you've said no from across the room, rushed, tired, frustrated. No, I said no, stop asking. What usually happens, the child pushes harder because what they feel is a fight. But imagine this instead. You walk over, you go down to their level, you look them in the eye, maybe you gently put a hand on their shoulder, you let yourself feel their disappointment for a second. And then, in a warm but clear voice, you say, I know you really want this. It's hard to hear no, and we're not buying that today. The same boundary, completely different experience. The no doesn't disappear. You're not giving up your authority. You're protecting the connection while you hold the boundary. And that connection, more than any perfect sentence or parenting theory, is what creates safety, cooperation, and a warm atmosphere in your home. So let's make this super practical. How can you start using this today? A few everyday moments. Your child is crying because they got hurt. Instead of, you're fine, it's nothing, stop crying from the sink or across the room, try this. Walk over, go down to their level, look into their eyes and say, you fell and it really hurts. I'm right here with you. Your child is melting down because you turned off the TV. Instead of yelling from the kitchen, I told you no more TV, stop it already. Come closer, crouch down, match your tone to their upset and say, you really wanted to keep watching, and it's so hard to stop when you're having fun, and screen time is over for today. Your child is refusing to go to school or daycare. Instead of standing at the door, shoes in hand, come on, we're late, you have to go. Sit next to them on the step, slow your body, and say, right now, your whole body does not want to go. It feels really hard, and we're still going. In each of these examples, the rule doesn't change, but the way your child experiences you changes completely. And that's what I hope you'll remember from this video. You don't have to be a psychology expert. You don't have to say the perfect sentence. You don't need a degree to be a deeply calming, connected mom. Sometimes all you need is one small question in the middle of the chaos. Can I, right now, take one little step with my body and come down to their level? Sometimes that means going down on your knees by the door, sometimes sitting on the floor in the hallway, sometimes crouching between the grocery aisles, sometimes kneeling by their bed at night. It's such a small physical move, but it carries a huge emotional message. Your child's heart needs to feel first, "I'm seen." Then they can hear, "Now we're leaving. Now we're not buying that. Now screen time is over." And you don't have to be a perfect mom. You just need to be a mom who is willing, again and again, to remember that your real power starts right here, at eye level. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.